It was really good to be back, and I think one reason that I put on weight and wasn't very happy was because
cheese balls.
Cheese balls are one part of it, but just not going home for 3 years, whatever it was.
So you seemed like, people mentioned this during our live show we did. Everyone was like, Chris seems actually happy.
He likes life now.
Yeah, people were like, Chris is really energetic and happy about being in the UK.
I mean, the first half of this year, I was not myself really. I wasn't really happy, and I think it's just not going home, seeing family for all that time does that. And Japan is great, but it can weigh you down, and there's lots of things that can bug you, and you need to leave the country once every year or twice a year, if preferable. So, and I didn't do that for 3 years. I didn't see my family, and I think there was a lot of mounting anxiety and pressure about that. And that's why I ate all the cheese. It's not because I
drown the anxiety with cheese.
That's the main reason I ate all the cheese. That's the only reason.
That was the reason.
I wouldn't normally do that.
Did you notice anything different about the UK this time that you went back?
Nothing works. So
nothing works.
Everyone's on strike constantly now.
Well, the day we went to this luxurious restaurant with Barry Chopstick, like the fucking trains weren't working. Jerry and I had to like battle our way through London on a bus,
catch a bunch
which is
of buses.
why I was really angry. And Connor was like, "What was the name under?" I was like, "What do you think it's under?" Barry Chopsticks. And every time I went to London, there was a strike of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm all for strikes, just not when I'm there. Do it.
Well, the workers are like, guys, Chris is coming into town. We should probably wait a bit.
I went into London maybe 3 times, and I was very unlucky. Every time was the time I was going in.
I've had such bad experiences with cab drivers, with like Uber drivers and stuff in London, that I actually got a black cab one time.
Oh, right, it's a London official cab.
Like an official London cab. And I was like, can you take me here? And I was like, he's like, yeah. I was like, do you know like where that is? And he looked at me, he's like, what? It's like, I'm a London cab driver, right? Of course I know what that is. And then I was like, all right, okay, all right. Obviously he knew it. I was just like, all right, sorry, mate. I was just making sure because I thought it maybe be a little specific.
That's how you know you're too used to Japanese cab drivers.
Because Japanese cab
they never know where you're going.
Well, that's why like London, like there was like this big strike with like London black cab drivers when Uber first got launched, because you have to go through like a rigorous set of qualifications to get like your black cab license. You have to know the streets, know London in and out, and then up comes Uber and fucking technology with GPS, and suddenly that knowledge is useless now. Well, not useless, but
it's completely unfair to the black cab drivers, to be fair.
It just sucks though, because it's like, when I lived in London, it was just Uber, but now there's like 4 like giant what are they, cab ride share, what are the fuck
ride share companies.
What they can't call them a cab company, that's
ride share companies,
and they all drove all the prices down.
Yeah.
Because Uber used to be really expensive, about just expensive getting a normal cab. But then Bolt and stuff and all the other companies, it's ridiculously cheap to get a cab now in London with one of these apps. So, it's hard to get people to be like, yeah, we should keep the cabs. But also, I really don't want to pay £50 for a 20-minute journey. I'd rather pay £20. It's hard to get people on board with it when they're like, I like cheaper cabs.
Also, but I feel like part of it is due to the fact that London is such like a heavily tourist country,
it's too
city.
Expensive. It's just so
and like black cabs are just, I guess, like part of that experience, that vibe.
For sure.
I mean, that's the only. I can't think of any other reasons they would choose to keep the fucking red phone boxes, because they all smell of piss. Like you go to London, no fucking Londoner goes to take a picture.
Well, I realized when one of my friends wanted to take a picture of the red the boxes, like all of them looked really bad, and they were like, is there going to be one that doesn't look bad? I'm like, 5% chance that's good, and that's probably in a closed off area, like maybe
because I remember with the first time Sydney went to the UK, when she moved here, she was like so excited to see one of the red like phone boxes. She was like, oh my god, it's one of the red phone boxes. Oh my god, get your phone out, we're gonna take a picture right now. She fucking bolts in, opens the door, rushes in, picks up the phone box, and then as soon as she does, she just gets hit with this wave of smell, and she's just like and there's just a picture of just Sydney with the phone box. She go that's like her first experience.
Oh my god.
Like in
most
the
accurate photo.
POV, you've landed in the UK. London's good, but man, when London was really busy, it was miserable. When like the day we went, you just couldn't move around much.
Well, it was the Queen's Jubilee.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah,
but some other days it was really, really busy, and I was just like, oh, this is shit.
Did this IRL stream on Connor's channel, obviously,
yeah.
down the Thames, and we stopped at this restaurant. And this guy came over with this really nice, like, toy doll. What was it?
It was a Giorno Giovanna pen.
And he tried to give it to you at the Trash Taste London event, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I couldn't make it, and what a coincidence! I've just run into you here. Definitely not stream sniping you." Anyway, he gave Connor this toy.
Yeah, he trying to
And
make
Connor's
it
like,
up.
"Oh, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Thank you very much. Away with you, peasants." And the guy was like, "Oh," he walked off. And then we're still in the stream, and Connor just went, and just broke it there and then.
Not
Dropped it on the floor, it snapped in half.
Not on purpose.
And then the chat was like, "Oh my god, you're awful." And then the guy just happened to come back. He was like, "Oh my god, you've broken the present I gave you." really weird situation. In the middle of London on Queen's Jubilee Day, watching Connor break all these.
Wasn't ideal.
How was your Excel London event where the guy came up on stage? That looked fun.
That's one of the harder ones.
That was a learning experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know how you're going to act in that kind of situation until that kind of happens, I guess. And I guess we learn a lot about Trash Taste, and we learn a lot about ourselves as well.
I was just a deer in the headlights the entire time,
you
I guess.
looked like completely out of it. You were kind of quiet, and you were like, you've got your favourite school teacher you don't want to disappoint, and then they lecture you. That's what it was like. Okay, mate, you've had your fun and games. Now, and it was just like,
he was like a guy was like a guidance counselor.
You were like,
now why did you come on stage?
You were like your favourite teachers just like told you off. Like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, sir, I've let you down."
Because like I was prepared to throw hands, but I wanted to like de-escalate the situation before. So I think I just went into like disappointed parents mode, right?
Yeah.
Because like before you throw hands, you like, to me, when I hear like the disappointed voice, that hits me harder than if someone's like screaming or shouting at me because like, "Oh shit, I've done something
That
wrong.
guy,
I'm sorry, sir."
Words did not mean anything.
No,
to
words
him.
did not mean
He
anything
was
to that
on
guy.
something.
Yeah.
But also, we should never have been in a situation where we even had to consider throwing hands.
Yeah.
But we spoke about that, and the security was terrible until it wasn't. And
Yeah.
they sorted that out real quick.
It wasn't exactly the bodyguard. No one threw themselves up
Yeah,
there.
the next day we had like Gav from SAS.
I love. There's a clip of you at the one in Los Angeles. What was the event called?
Anime
Anime Expo, yeah.
And you're like walking with like a fucking army of men. You're like, it's like, I used to be able to relate to Sea-Dog Viet. Now he's got an army. Private Jeff Bezos army.
That shit was crazy. That
It was like seen out of fucking 300 when you walked into that event in the videos. You're like, King Leonidas,
what
gonna kick
happened-
someone down a hole.
Well, yeah, I mean, we didn't. We wanted security for that. We didn't say, "Hey, we want 10." But I think they
just kept spawning.
They were like, I think what happened was someone was like, "We need more people because
Yeah.
this is too much. Like, we need more."
I think MCM, I think MCM set a standard, and everyone saw that, or all the conventions saw that, because all the conventions that we went to
They're crazy.
referred to that like incident to be like,
cool.
we don't want a repeat of that.
Yeah.
How come you don't do conventions?
I'm doing an event in London when I go back.
I mean, you do even like anime conventions or something. I'm sure you get invited to a bunch.
I don't know anything about anime.
Would you go to?
I'll just be like, the Satoshi Kon convention. I'll go to that.
Only Satoshi Kon.
People always ask them like, "When does Chris come?" I don't fucking know it, Chris. Don't ask me when Chris is coming.
I
Ask
don't
fucking
know.
Chris when Chris
No
is
one
coming.
invites me. I only got invited. I did get invited to
What
one
about
this year. Actually,
Japan was
Japan Expo.
Well, there's Japan Expo and there's the UK one as well. I can't remember what that's called.
I think if I'd been invited to the one you guys went to, I'd have been like, yeah, I'll go.
Really?
Yeah, MCM. Yeah.
MCM, yeah.
I've been invited to one called Animazement in North
Oh,
Carolina.
yeah. Which
Well,
is
I
like
was like,
that's like an anime / like Japan.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got invited to one in
Hyper Japan. That's the one in the UK.
Hyper Japan.
Hyper Japan.
I'd do that if they invited me. I don't
Yeah.
think they've invited me before, but yeah, I know
If the price is right, of course.
If the camembert's there, I'm in. Like,
They just leave trails of camembert. I sure hope Chris doesn't come to our convention.
we have cheese boards.
we have no money, but we have an awful lot of camembert. I'm like, all right, let's get it. But like, yeah, I don't. If it's a Japan one, then probably I could do it. But
Yeah,
anime,
yeah.
what can I talk about again?
You don't.
Oh, I love
talk.
Akira. It's
you don't,
great,
you know,
isn't it?
You don't talk. You just sit there and sign autographs.
Where's the
and
fun in that?
meet your
You
fans.
get to meet your fans.
I do want to meet my fan. I got this because I haven't been back to the UK at Christmas. Christmas is my favourite time of year. I've got this
Yeah.
event in London that I'm doing, and it's because there's like 500 people there, and I'll meet them there, and that'll be fun.
Have you ever done like a public event where you get to like meet your like viewers and fans and everything like that?
Yeah.
Well, you did that first journey across Japan.
I
in
did one
Shibuya.
after Journey Across Japan, and I
One,
feel like I did another one that I've forgotten. But I guess the short answer is no.
It's a TC one.
Yeah, I did some stuff for TC, but no, I'm all for it. I've got a Halloween event as well.
Oh,
which I'd love
nice,
to have invited you to, but you're going to be in Wisconsin, so or somewhere in the far-flung.
No, we'll be in Portland.
Yeah. The last
Somewhere
week
in the
November.
US.
So I've got like a Halloween event meetup thing that's coming up. So I've got like 2 events. Yeah, in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So I'm doing some stuff, but no, like, I'd be up for doing a convention. The opportunity's there. The price is right.
Have you ever signed anything before for fans and everything like that?
Yeah, it's usually the photos though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had a guy in Don Quixote, like the Mega Don Quixote in Shibuya once come up to me and he wanted a signature. And I was filming a TC video doing something and I was like, have you got a pen? He was like, no. I was like, how's this going to work then? So we spent 5 to 10 minutes walking around Don Quixote amidst a shoot I was doing, trying to find a pen so I could sign something for this guy.
Yeah.
He was a little bit rude. Like, most people are nice. This guy wasn't. Yeah. And I was not watching. But we found a pen. And I was like, okay, we've got the pen. Let's get this signed. What do you want to sign? He's like, actually, can I just take a photo? And I was like, I'll fucking kill you. And that's why I don't do signings.
That one guy.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, we literally went on this like Indiana Jones fetch quest to get a fucking pen all for nothing.
You searched for it.
Yeah, I was with him.
Why did you search
I did
for
it
it?
because I was being
for it.
nice. I was like, we'll find this pen. We'll get the signature.
You should have just been like, go get a pen. I'll sign it.
I don't know why after this like adventure he flipped and was like, let's just have a photo.
Yeah.
Just want
He
to
did
spend
nothing
time
to
with
sign.
you.
He did, and he had his 10 minutes of fun.
Yeah.
So
that was all tactical, see, because like he
Probably.
just wanted to spend time with you. Be like, yes, I don't have a pen.
But like, I mean, I did this when I did this TC event after Journey Across Japan one. We had about 100 people there, and I spent an hour. I think I spoke to every single person.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. I like meeting people. So
Did you have to make up a signature on the spot?
Yeah, do you have a signature?
it's my signature, isn't it? Do I have a signature?
No, like as in, like, do you have
chopsticks?
do you have an abroad Japan signature?
Yeah.
There's an abroad Japan signature. What do you have one for Trash Taste then?
No, well, I have one for Giga.
I have one for the anime man.
By signing my real name,
it's
I would
not my
just
real name.
I would be
Sea Dog?
Yeah, bro, see that one.
Yeah.
What's yours? Like?
Giguk.
Giga.
Yeah. I mean,
Mine's
it's
the
just
anime.
like a variation of my real signature.
Oh, I've seen it because
Yeah.
10,000 people have tagged me every time someone gets an Apari shirt saying, you've got more drip than Chris now. Literally, I don't know how many shirts you've sold. It must be 1 billion. Because every fucking day for the last 3 months, it's like, you've got more drip than Chris now. Because every time you get a shirt, that is the thing it says. I don't know who signed off on this. I'm going to have one of you killed.
That was him.
I mean, that was
you're going to die now.
Yeah.
Taken for granted.
Because three of us have 3
grinder.
different messages and it gets randomized.
Next time we'll write 3
so-
different messages to Chris when we launch our next match.
every shirt you sell, I get tagged in it. It's like, you've got more drip than Chris. No. So I've seen your signature a few times.
Are you not worried about having your real signature out there?
Is that something you need to worry about?
Well, I mean, signature forgery.
I mean, it's
People are going to start cashing checks real soon. Oh, shit.
Oh god!
If they happen to like grab your bank information, they could easily sign off on it if they know what your signature
Oh my
is.
lord!
Did you not think about this?
I've not done a convention. There's 1,000 people my signature.
Exactly. I remember AX. We were doing signings together. And then this was the first year, obviously, we had like Trash Taste at a convention. And then someone saw Maylin in the background and they asked for her signature. And Maylin's like never signed anything in her life. And so we call her over. She excited to get her to sign her first thing. And then as she puts the pen down and I go, Maylin, do not put your real signature down. Yeah. This is just
shit.
make up a fake signature. And then she puts the pen down and I'm like, I said that. And then I like crashed her for like 5 minutes, I think. She was like,
And your security card, please.
Just process.
Goes down those 3 magic numbers in the back of the car.
Jesus. I remember Pete Premier 2 did a Twitch stream once and showed off my business card with my phone number. And I was like, you fucking... God, I'm going to have you killed, Pete. And he like took down the stream. It was very kind of him, to be fair. I was like, Jesus.
That's such a Pete move.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you should probably
All right.
make up a new signature.
What would it be?
Just abroad in Japan.
yeah.
Camembert.
How did you make a camembert? Barry chopsticks.
Yeah, Barry Chopsticks.
BC, my initials reversed. Yeah.
Broad Chris.
Why not?
Broad Chris.
Jeffrey Broadstein. All right, I'll remember that.
Yeah,
Noted
yeah.
for the future.
Yeah.
But no, I would say yes to a convention if the opportunity arose.
And the price was right.
And the price was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In America or UK or anywhere?
I'd like to do it. So I actually turned one down in Italy.
Oh,
just because I'd just come back from the UK and I didn't want to go all the way to Europe again.
What kind of convention was it? Like a Japan?
It was a Japan anime convention. I
Right.
can't remember the entire name of it. And I thought about it. But
Free holiday to Italy.
Yeah.
it was, but then I was like, but then I have to probably go to the UK and see my family and friends.
God forbid. God forbid.
I just come back from all that, and I didn't want to be like, oh, I got to go again. And I, again, don't like flying, so
Yeah.
that sort
Okay.
of took the fun out of proceedings, shall we say?
Right.
Yeah.